Hi, Aries. I just love my Aries. So many of you watched the video, and I so appreciate it. And this will be a 4-card read for the month of August. And you got the best reading so far. It's really good. And, I do this intuitively with the Rider-Waite deck. My old deck is 44 to 45 years old. And and then when I pull the other cards from the other decks, I'll read to you from that because they have such great messages. But I try not to learn the messages from the Rider-Waite deck because it just messes up my intuition. I do much better on my own with these cards. But anyway, the first card you got, which is the Wheel of Fortune, it was on the bottom of the deck, so that clarifies the whole reading. And how good is that? That is probably one of the best cards in the deck. So great, yay! That's really good. And I notice they're all reading a book. So are you reading a book? And if you are, what book are you reading? I'm really curious. I'd like to know. So put it in the comments if you're reading a book and what that book is. You could share it with us and the rest of us, and maybe we could buy the book and read it ourselves. Because I feel like we're all like-minded. The people that get together are people that watch the tarot or whatever. It's because you're like-minded. So if you like the book, we'll like the book too. Some of you might be writing a book as well, and if you are, please put that in the comments. But anyway, anything that you do this month will be successful. So get busy, Aries, get busy. Or stay busy. You look kind of like you're already busy, but yeah, keep going down that path because the wheel is turning in your favor right now. This is going to be one of the best months for you out of the whole year. This is going to be one of the best. So whatever you start, if you're starting a new YouTube channel or you're starting a new job or whatever you're starting, new relationship, whatever, a new art project, it's going to go really well. So keep this card in mind this month. This is great. And then the second Rider-Waite I pulled for you was the Emperor. And what I wrote, I always write everything down prior because I get messages coming in so fast that I can barely keep up writing with the messages that are coming in. So this is why I have to do it this way. But anyway, I wrote, you came into your own reading with these ram's heads, right? So that's cool. And I feel like you're ruling the roost right now, or you are the main person in charge of your household or business, or possibly both. The world is in your hands this month, ready to lay down the law if need be. So you're ready to enforce the rules if need be. And the Ankh here, I think of as being peace. So maybe you're keeping the peace between people right now, co-workers or family members or, friends or something, but you're kind of like the peacemaker right now. You may be older or you may be wiser. If you're not older, you're wiser than your years. And it could be both. I feel like the worst of the situation is behind you. These rocky mountains, it looks like it wouldn't be fun to climb or ascend. So, yeah. And you have a very serious look on your face. And I feel like you're you're protecting yourself at this time as well. But I feel like if there's a rocky situation, that it's behind you now. So there's no worries. You're on flat ground here. You're ruling the roost in your, your chair here. And it looks really good. So, yeah, I would just say keep doing you. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Okay? And for your healing angel card, I got celebration. Yay! I love celebrating. I mean, who doesn't, right? And there is a reason to celebrate this month. And I got the distinct feeling it may just be about one person that is pregnant or getting pregnant. And, some of you are going to be celebrating that pregnancy. So if someone is pregnant, please put it in the comments. I'd love to know because I got a distinct feeling about it. And you could be celebrating on the full moon. And we have 2 full moons in the month of August. It will be August 1st and August 31st. So that's really strange, right? That doesn't happen too often. And then, we just had a super moon in July. And the final super moon will be September 29th if you're interested. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of celebrating this month and a lot of happiness and joy. And the full moon really stuck out to me too. So you could be celebrating on the 1st or the 31st or September 29th as well. So yeah, it looks great. And you're just like, yay, it looks wonderful. It's really good. Okay, so then I pulled a crystal angel card for you, which is amber. And I have an amber pendant here. This is what it looks like. Of course, it can come in many different colors, but it's good for protection. Yeah, I love that. And one of my daughters is named Amber, so that's cool. So this says, give it to God. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. I do this all the time. I'll take a deep breath and let go anything negative and give it to God. Give it, your worries, your stress. Put it in God's hands and God will help you, or the angels or whoever that you pray to. Because we were given free will, so we have to ask for help. We have to verbally ask. Once you ask, they will help. You can call on Jesus, Mother Mary, whoever. But they will help you. You just have to have a little patience and give them time to work it out in the universe, or your little universe around your life, right? So, I wanted to read these to you. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. Here, I'm going to read. We'll back up to celebration. I haven't read this card before, so I've had these cards for years, and I've pulled them many times, but I never looked up the meaning because I thought it would mess up my intuition. But when I started looking them up, they have really good meanings in here. So, of course, with the Rider-Waite, I will still not learn the meanings because it's just a whole different, ball game for me. But anyway, so it says celebration. The card meaning is good news. Cause for celebration is here, and it is time for you to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The angels want you to know that this is a light-filled time in your life. You have been working towards making changes, and your intentions have now manifested into form. This is the time for you to fill your heart with a warm feeling of gratitude. The angels ask you through this card to hold strong in this gratitude. You are like a gardener who plants seeds and nurtures them because she has faith that her labors will yield new growth. Keep watering and tending to your seeds, and you will soon see them sprouting through the surface. The angels are your co-gardeners who help you tend your crop, right? So talk to the angels. You know, it wasn't that many years ago that I wasn't even sure I believed in angels, you know. Probably about 6 years ago, I was like, I don't know if I believe in angels. But then when I gave them a chance, and I started with Archangel Michael, when I called upon him, I just said, I want you to show me if you're real. And so I went into a meditation, and I felt like a heavy, warm blanket come over me. And that blanket, or that little heaviness, stayed with me the whole rest of the day. And every time since then, if I call on Archangel Michael, I'll feel that heaviness. So it's just him letting you know that he is real, he is here, and he is here to help you. Not just me. He's here to help you as well, and everyone else on this planet who asks. But you do have to ask because we were given free will. As soon as you do, they will be there to help. Okay? So I think that's great. Celebration. Yay. Okay, let me grab this one. I usually have this done, but I forgot. Okay. And I haven't read this one before either, so. Okay, this one is the amber one. The crystal angel. Okay, you received this card because there's an issue weighing you down, and this burden could be lifted by you giving it to God. You don't have to deal with this situation alone, as divine help is readily available. Perhaps you forgot, or maybe you are unsure how to let go and let God handle the situation. As you read this paragraph, pause for a moment to pray from your heart, asking for help to let this go. With whatever words are sincere, hanging on to a problem never resolves it and actually can make it worse. Let's see if there's anything on the other. Oh yeah, there is. Amber reminds us that God has always been with us since the beginning of time and material existence. This reminder is meant to boost our faith that God knows how to solve any problem. However, we first have to give it to God because our free will choices are respected. Ha ha ha. I just said that, free will. About amber, amber is fossilized tree resin, not technically a mineral. However, it is a light-filled gift from nature, so it is frequently included within the crystal realm. Amber can brighten your mood and fill your senses with divine light. It also helps you connect and heal from your past. So I would definitely recommend getting a little amber, stone, or well, I call it a stone, but it's just really tree resin. But it's very interesting. It's not sticky or anything like that, like you would think resin would be, right? And it's really quite pretty. It's got a lot of different little colors going through it, darker yellow and lighter yellow. But yeah, I wear this all the time with my Merkabah when I go out of the house, So yeah, I think this is great. So it's really kind of contrasting. And the last reading I did, who was that for? Theirs was very, it was for Aquarius. Theirs was very contrasting as well. So I was kind of shocked to pull all these cards together, because something's weighing on your heart in one aspect, but in another aspect, you're celebrating. So I don't know if it's the pregnant lady thinks that she's not ever going to get pregnant, and then she finds out on the 1st or the 31st that she is pregnant. I would really like to know this, because I have a distinct feeling that this person is pregnant. And she doesn't look pregnant in this picture, but the moment I laid eyes on this card, I saw her as being pregnant. Okay? So, and I think that is either you or a loved one in your life. So please put it in the comments. I would sure like to know who this at least one person is pregnant or about to get pregnant. So, and it will be a happy time. I feel like this person has wanted this pregnancy for a long time, and there might have been miscarriages before. But this one is going to stick. So just be prepared, eat well, sleep well, try to be happy, try to be stay calm in your pregnancy, because that makes a big difference in the baby when the baby comes out, and their attitude, and if they're fussy or not, or so the happier you are, the happier that baby is going to be, and the easier it's going to be for both of you later on when the baby is born. Okay? I know this is just kind of strange, but I just get this distinct feeling, and it may just be for one person. But anyway, let me know. And for the others of you that aren't pregnant or wanting to get pregnant, please leave in the messages what you're celebrating, or the hardships, if you'd like to talk about that, the hardship that you're trying to get over right now, or let go, let God, I would just really like to, I'd really like to know. All right, guys, I hope you have a great month of August, and a like, a thumbs up, and a sub would be great. All right, have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.